Hello everybody, it's me Laura again, and I would like to welcome you to my July haul. In this video today I'm going to be showing you a combination of items that I've collected over the month. These items include from places like Dresslink, Newfrog and Superdrug, and little bits and pieces that I've picked up over the month which I can hopefully make some sounds with for you. Also, this is on a new camera, so if there's some shaking, I do apologise for this. I will edit this as best as I can, but consider yourselves guinea pigs for this camera. Please by all means leave me some constructive criticism or feedback on the camera. I'm always happy to learn. Okay then, so the first items I'm going to show you are from Dresslink. Dresslink are a kind of like eBay, really cheap items, typically from Chinese wholesalers. However, the quality I found is equal to that of in a shop, but you miss out the middleman price. Okay then, so I'm going to show you the items. Hopefully I'm in shot. So the first thing that I got was this dress, and you can get it for £2.30. It's crazy. Just show you it, then I'll make some sounds. It's a little beige bird dress, little blue birds on it. I've been wearing this month throughout the summer because it's very loose. Lovely dress. Can't really make too many sounds on the left. Try my best. The dress is very comfortable, however, I would use a belt with it, as it's not very fitted without it. If I get any of the prices wrong, I will leave the links to the items down below so you can look at them yourself, and you can change it to your country's currency. Okay then, so that's the first item. The next item is another elephant top. You may have seen in my last haul that I put an elephant top in that from Direct, something like that. So I've been trying to look for more, and it's these two beautiful elephants with lovely patterns down their trunk and their heads along with their legs. And this top is really nice. It's lovely and fitted around the arms. It's got that kind of ruffled effect which I like, whilst also being loose around the chest and the waist, which I like. The material is probably cotton. It's very thick. It's been stitched together very well, and it hasn't had any frays or anything. So yeah, there's the elephant top. I apologise if I look slightly different. I've had to go back and redo some parts of this video as there was a horrible whirring sound in the background, and I've tried to turn image stabilization off, so if I look different in parts of the video, it's just because I've had to go back and redo them. Anyway, the next item I'd like to show you is this makeup case. This makeup case comes with a bunch of different brushes. The case itself is very sturdy. If you can hear an annoying background noise, that'll be my brother. Just gonna open this up now. This was very cheap. I think the case and the brushes came to about somewhere between $7 and $10. And these are the brushes you get. Problem some of the brushes are though, they fray really easy, and some of them can feel really rough on the skin. I have not tried all of them yet, so I'll have to give them a go for you. Seals up like so. The next item is the birdcage top. This is the same quality as my Ariel, the Little Mermaid top from my last haul, if you'd like to see that. And the vest is very stretchy, suitable for lots of sizes, especially around the waist. The shoulder straps are nice and gentle, they don't dig in. It's got a lot of stretch overall around the chest also. If you may have a bigger chest, then this should be fine, as it will adapt to that. Okay, so that was the vest. The next two things I got were two pairs of scissors. One was a pair of hairdresser's scissors to normally cut, and this one is sort of corrugated, has teeth on it to feather your hair or thin it out. used to use just normal household scissors to cut my hair until I found out that was a really bad thing to do. So now I use these. And these were just a few dollars, maybe $3, $4. Okay, so that's the scissors. The next thing I got was some eyeshadow brushes. You do get 5, however I've been using a few. And these are the best eyeshadow brushes on a budget I've used in my life. There's no fraying and they're nice and soft, especially for delicate eye areas. They apply very well both under the eye and on the crease. They work very well to use as delicate highlighters also. As you can see, it's a brush I need to clean. I use this one for my concealer. It's sort of like a stippling one that I use under my eyes. But yeah, these were, again, just a few dollars, nice and cheap. Okay, so that's the brushes. The last item short from distance. This is blazer. I picked this up from there because I wanted to have a more formal dress for some role plays. If you have seen it, this was in my ink blot test roleplay, and I wore this in it. It has some padding in the shoulders. I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. And it is somewhat fitted, not as fitted as I'd hoped. But it's okay. There is some slight fraying coming from the tassels and the fastenings. However, it's an okay blazer if you're on a budget, or you may need it for a video or something. I quite like it. I will only be using this for roleplay, so you'll know where I got it from. Perhaps I could use it for a like a suit fitting roleplay, perhaps. It does make some really rich, textured sounds though. That's the blazer. So that is everything that I got from Dresslink. Now I'm going to show you the things that I picked up from Newfrog. So the first thing that I want to show you is this. It's an LED light. It's a flexible one as well. And when it comes to nighttime now, this is the light that I use. As you may notice in my videos, I have a horrible orangey yellow tone cast down on the video. That's from poor lighting. However, this light, put some batteries in the end, emits a really bright white light, and because it's flexible I can use it in most areas, circumstances, times of the day. Simply click the button and it emits this really bright light. So if my face looks shiny, or some parts of the video look shiny, it's because this is throwing a white light down. You can see this being used in my most recent tapping video. This is really good. I'll be buying lots more of these because of the flexibility, the reliability, efficiency. I think these were about, I think it says $6, so I don't know how much that is exactly. Terrible with prices. But if you want to start making YouTube videos, I suggest one of these, because it's relying on the batteries, and a lot of us can't get like the really big lights, like soft spots and background lights. So if you're on a budget but you want okay lighting, yeah, this isn't the best, but it will do an okay job on a budget. So I do highly recommend this, and I'll now be buying a few more. Okay, that's the first item I got. The next item was a really basic toiletry bag. And unrecognisable or unexcusable circumstances, have to travel a fair bit to see family and whatnot, so I usually have to bring a toiletry bag as I stay overnight. And I have a couple of toiletry bags which have been ripped apart and used to death. So I got a new one from there. It was only a couple of dollars. It's got like a black quilted feel to it. There's nothing wrong with it. The zip is a little touch and go, but nothing I can't fix. Yeah, just a nice sturdy material. Try and make some zip sounds. Some people like that. As you can hear, it doesn't run smoothly. There is some fraying coming off of it. trying to keep this far away from the mic so it doesn't create really loud sounds. I like that sound. That's the back. The next thing is a really bizarre contraption. It is a neck cooling and massager. And what you do is you put it around your neck. This part goes at the back. And you fill it with water on either side. And then what that does is it soaks into these cooling plates to cool your neck. And you can put batteries in or use a USB port in here, turn it on, and this part massages the back of your neck. However, the massage bit is great, it's amazing. This bit though is painful. As you can see, it's not flexible on this side and slightly disjointed. It can be very painful on the sides of your neck. Great on the back, but I feel it would just cause more pain on the sides. I don't know whether it's meant to be like this or not, but as you can see, it's not symmetrical. This may be adjusted, I'm not sure. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed in that, but it's okay. If I ever need it, like in emergency uses, I don't know what emergency that would be, but if I would need it, I would just gently pat it against my neck. I don't think I would use this again. However, this may be a fault in one of the products, so if you do think you would like to buy this, then you may be more lucky than I was. But considering how cheap it was, I guess it's fine. So I hope if you do buy this, or someone does, that they don't get the pain that I did. But I will contact them about that to check it's not like a major issue with all their products, I hope. But the positions I sit in at night time tend to be quite painful ones. I'm always leaning my head forward, especially when I'm editing, and I thought that this would be good for that, but I don't think that it is. So then what you do is you obviously get the water and you fill it. However, I just wanted to make some water sound. This is one of my favourite triggers. Okay, so that was the neck massager. The next thing seems to work fine. This is cotton bud or makeup cotton pad container. It's a hard plastic container which I was able to fill all the cotton buds I got last month in it, in this pretty little design, which just helps save up some room. And I go through these all the time. So this will be empty pretty soon. There's not a lot to say about this. It was fairly cheap. I haven't been able to find this in the UK. I'm meaning to get a couple of them. But not a lot to say about this really. So I'm just going to make some sounds with it. Yeah, it's sturdy, it's durable, fastens easily. Okay, so that's the cotton bud container. The next thing I got was some simple bracelets. I think they were a couple of dollars. And I really like these. I was going to use them in maybe a jewellery roleplay, or wear them in a roleplay to make some more sounds. I personally prefer these two over that one, but you don't get a choice. I'm not really complaining because they're really cheap. I've actually seen something just like this in Claire's for about 4 times the price. I like the sounds of like rattling jewellery. But yeah, they're nice and strong, elasticated, fit most wrists. So that's the bracelets. Next thing I got, which I highly recommend, is this brush. This gets all the knots out of my hair. You may have seen something like this in high street shops called like a tangle teaser or something. But yeah, it works exactly the same. It's about $2. Sorry about my nails, by the way. Yeah, it's nice and sturdy, really cheap, and I think the way it works is, because our hair can sometimes get trapped in between the longer sort of bristles, there are little bristles in between them to help it glide through better. And my hair, because it's quite thick and frizzy usually, it's quite difficult to brush. It just glides through, although picking up a lot of hairs. Let me know if you would like me to make another hair brushing video. I'm more than happy to. There you go. That's the brush. The next item was a brown long wig. I would show you it, however it can be a bit of a pain to put back in. But basically it's a long brown wig with a swoopy fringe or bangs. And I wanted to use this for a cosplay. I'm going to cut it to about medium length. If I can, I will incorporate this into a roleplay. If there's any roleplays that you would like to see with maybe a brown wig, let me know. I won't be able to ear-to-ear stereo sounds with this because fitting this around the left side of the microphone can be a hassle. But yeah, it's nice and soft, it's easy to brush through. It comes with a hairnet. However, that's not really good. This was about $8. And it comes with loads of different colours. However, I didn't know what I could do with like a white wig or something. Let me know if there's any roleplays you'd like to see, which may incorporate like anime characters, cartoon characters, or even game characters. That's the wig. The next thing I got, I don't know whether I'm disappointed by it or not. This is a very simple little LED candle. I was going to use this in the background of nighttime videos. However, I didn't realise it'd be this small when I got it. And it kind of flickers like a candle. Maybe more effective at night time for a more subtle look, but I think it was only about 99 cents or something, which is okay. Cheap and cheerful. But yeah, if you're expecting, I don't know why I was expecting larger candles, then this is what you'll get. Really to say about this, apart from you don't need batteries, it works by itself. I may try it in a nighttime video. That's the candle. The next thing I got was a sort of like a cleanser, a scrubber, electronically for your feet. And it came with 4 different things. use for your feet. Some a lot harder, some a lot softer. I haven't used it yet. However, it was something like, I'm not sure actually. It's fairly cheap, and I've been trying to get one. I was actually inspired to get this by Ali's esthetician video, which was also inspired by Whispers Unicorn's video, where they use this in the video. However, they use one for your face, whereas this one is for your feet. I'm quite lazy when it comes to cleansing and exfoliating my feet, so I find that this will work better. This is battery operated and has a basic on-off switch and a place to put water in, so you can put mist on your feet. And then you simply apply whichever head you desire. Okay, so I'll let you know how this works. I got the same thing for your face. It's a really cheap version. Again, you just put some batteries in and you clench your face. I think this was about the same price. Again, I will link them in the description. The bristles feel nice and firm, and the heads it came with also grip on very tight, as you can see. There's no looseness. So for the price, if you're in a budget, this is really good. Apparently they're supposed to remove dead skin cells and really help moisturizers and cleansers get into your skin. So that's that. So next things I got, they were a couple of dollars. They were in Newfrog's sale with these Sharpies, and I don't know why I got these actually, although they'll be okay for college. Where I live, Sharpies are really expensive, so I don't know if these are legitimate ones, but I've written with them and they seem okay. However, there's only so much you can say about pens, so I'll make some sounds with them. Okay, so that's the pens. Next two things that I got, about $1 each. I'd never seen them before. This bird like a bird skull ring. And the next one for $1 was this two-fingered rose. Be cautious of this material, it can leave a stain after a while on your finger, or it could rust away. But for the price, it's great as costume jewellery or temporary jewellery. This one is a bit loose on my fingers, so I may give this to someone else. And this one is a little too tight on my fingers, so from my hand size, you might be able to tell if these would fit your fingers. Okay, so that's the rings. Okay, so the last items I got were 2 palettes. This one being a NARS one, however I think it's just a dupe. This is called the Night Shries mini palette, and I used the white from this in my zombie apocalypse video on my eyes, obviously, and as a highlight under my brow. Whilst this palette does look quite good, it is slightly disappointing as the colours don't show. Doesn't matter how much you apply the pigmentation, they just don't show. However, the white from this palette is really, really good. The palette itself was about $4. So I was slightly disappointed with this one. However, this one I was very disappointed by. As you can see, this is the MAC one. It's come crumbled, and well, the white and the black have, which is disappointing. However, I can excuse it, I guess, in a way, because it was shipped all the way from China. So, however, the swatches, it's difficult to do this. They're very subtle, however, that's quite a nice look for me. It means that I can progressively build it up. When pigmentation wise, this one's better. For prettiness, this one's a little bit better. I consider these all the same shade. They're both $4. This one makes a really interesting sound. So they were all the items that I got from Newfrog.com, and now I'm going to show you just a couple of bits and pieces here and there. So a company called bestshoesandhandbags.com, they have 2 website names, bestshoesandhandbags.com and something else, I'll post it in the description. Asked me if I would like anything small off their website for free, and that's alright with you guys. I'd like to show you what I chose. It's a very small little item. It's a Swarovski necklace. Don't get too excited. This company makes replicas or dupes for the originals. So this is not original Swarovski, this is a replica. However, I like the pretty design, which I'll show you in a minute. something nice and simple. They sell some very elaborate pieces, as most designers would make on the website. I picked a nice little heart necklace, some rhinestones on it, crystals, Swarovski crystals. It's a nice little basic necklace. I'll leave a link to their website in the description if you choose to have a look at them. It's nice and durable, however I'm a bit concerned about how it just drops like a bracelet, but that's nothing to be worried about. The chain's nice and strong, and for a dupe it's not bad. However, I wish it had some sort of little fastening here so that it would just work with me. However, it's a nice little necklace, so thank you to them. So I know this is a long video and I'm sorry for that. There's just two more things I want to show you. And they're both from Superdrug, which is a drugstore in the UK. If you have an oily nose, like me, then you'll know that it can be a pain to look after it. However, if you've got an oily T-zone, I highly recommend these. They are £2.60 in Superdrug. And they are deep action mattifying shine control papers. It's like a little book. You just dab the powdered piece of paper onto your nose and it absorbs the excess oil without drying out your nose. I use one a day. Try, if you are going to get them, don't rub on your nose because I'll just make your skin flaky. Just gently dab, and that way should improve your skin's control of oil. So I thought I'd quickly show you them. And the last item of the video is something I tapped on in my most recent tapping video. This is the Vaseline Spray and Go Body Moisturiser. And if you're lazy like me, then you'll know that it can be a struggle sometimes to keep your whole body moisturised, as it can have some effort involved. So you simply spray this all over your body, gently rub it in, and then you're good to go. That's basically what this is. It's a spray moisturiser. I got this for £4, I think. Okay, so that's all the items I'd like to show you this month. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Sorry it's been really long. Either way, I hope that you've enjoyed it. So as always, take care everybody.